Yo, what is good, y'all, man? This video could possibly be, hold on, the last video of 2024. And with that being said, it's time to grade each superstar, man. It's time to grade each superstar. And that's exactly what we're going to do. That is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go through the entire roster, and I'm going to give my rating on who, on what they deserve, what I think they deserve, what kind of grade I think they deserve. Play along in the comment section down below. And the next video should be I'm gonna do a reaction to Raw Day 1. I'm only gonna do the reaction on YouTube, so Raw Day 1. Then the rest of my videos, my reaction videos, will be on TikTok. As I do every week. But the Raws and SmackDowns will still be on TikTok. And then if they do take down TikTok, it will go over to Lemonade or something like that. Or I'll just figure out something. But first off, we're starting off with the American Coaster, Roadie Coaster, Mr. Cody Rhodes. We all know the story behind Cody Rhodes this year. Great year. Winning the Royal Rumble. Almost got that spot taken. Almost got that spot taken by the final boss. It's gonna be Bloodline Rhodes. Look at you now. Look at you now, Mama Rhodes. Mr. Cody Rhodes, winning the WWE Championship, winning the Royal Rumble, going through the trials and tribulations, having Seth Rollins as the Shield, and the reason why we possibly could have, I'm going to just say it, the greatest WrestleMania of all time, which was WrestleMania 40, and I ain't gonna lie, WrestleMania 41 could top it. It has the chance to top it. But will they top it? I don't know, man. I don't know. But with that being said, man, I had to give my boy Cody an A. I mean, come on. I had to give Cody an A. And if I could give him an A++, but I don't want to glaze the man. I don't want to glaze the man, Cody. But I'm going to give him an A. Because even after WrestleMania, had that amazing match with AJ Styles at Backlash in France with that amazing crowd. Had a banger with Logan Paul at King Queen of the Ring. He did team up with Roman, which, it was good for the plot. It was good. It was good for the plot. I can say that he didn't have a bad match this year. He didn't have a bad match in 2024, man. He had a banger of a match with Carmelo Hayes when he got called up, like the day he got called up in the draft. So, come on. Cody Rhodes, I don't care if you call me glazing. He deserves the name, man. Cody Rhodes deserves the name. Next up, we got the Ring Gunther. We got Gunther coming up next. Gunther losing the IC title. He did lose the IC title to Sami Zayn, but as soon as he lost it, he gained the world championship back. He gained the world championship. It elevated him. With the loss against Sami, elevated him. And so, he went on, won the King of the Ring against Randy Orton in a match of the year contender. I did believe I did have that match. I think I had that match on there. He beat Damian Priest to win the World Heavyweight Championship with the help of Finn Balor. Amazing character work. I never say anything bad about the Ring General Gunther. Became the King General. And, of course, I got to give him an A. I have to give him an A because he still has not had a bad match. And he barely loses, bro. He only lost twice this year, and that was at WrestleMania against Sami, and then he lost against Cody Rhodes at Crown Jewel, which controversial, but we got to give him an A. We got to give him an A, man. Next up, we got Nia Jax. Nia Jax has not had a bad year this year. She's actually elevated. I've already did my award system, but if y'all doing y'all's award system, bro, go ahead and put Nia Jax as a contender. As most improved, because that's exactly what she does. She definitely improved this year. Has gotten way better in the ring. Had that match against Rhea Ripley at Elimination Chamber. A lot of people, I mean, it was okay. It wasn't really that deep. I think the only thing is Elimination Chamber was just way too early for people. So they put that a little low. But I mean, it wasn't bad. Nia Jax beating Bayley at SummerSlam. And a pretty good match. Even though people was leaving it on TV, it was pretty good. And then, ever since then, linking up with Tiffany Stratton. So, I'm going to have to give her a B. Not quite an A. Not quite an A this year. She could get to A next year. But I'm going to give her a B right now, man. I'm going to give her a B. Mr. Big Braun Breaker. Mr. Big Braun Breaker getting caught up from the draft from NXT. And the second he got on the main roster, I mean, this man just did exactly what we thought he would do. Destroyed everybody. He literally physically broke people in half. And then he broke Sami Zayn in half at SummerSlam to win the IC title. He'll carry that IC title until WrestleMania. And I don't see him dropping it into... I'll say he can drop it to Sheamus. That video is coming out soon on very early, probably the 1st or 2nd of January, of who I think should dethrone each champion. And I'm thinking about Sheamus. Right now, I'm thinking about Sheamus. At WrestleMania. But I mean, Braun Breaker, all the matches he's had this year on the main roster, he's just destroyed everybody. So I'm going to just give him an A. And I'm going to just give him an A++, bro, because he's been just phenomenal. Shinsuke Nakamura barely showed up. I mean, he did just recently won the IC title, which stopped him from being an F or a D. So, I'm going to give him, hold on. A little spoiler right there. I'm going to give him a C. Man. He's been okay, but it's just he hasn't been highlighted at all. Actually, he's never been highlighted that much this year. But they did pull the trigger at Survivor Series, and they gave him the United States Championship against LA Knight. So, I don't mind it, bro. I don't mind it. LA Knight can easily win it back from Shinsuke. But I do think Shinsuke or LA Knight is going over to Raw on Netflix. So, I don't know, man. But I'm going to give Shinsuke a C. I mean, it's not really been a great year for him, but it's been good enough to give him a C. Next up, Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green returning at the Royal Rumble. Y'all even forgot that she returned this year at the Royal Rumble. Then she was in the Money in the Bank. She's in the Money in the Bank. She was very popular with the fans all year long. If it wasn't for Tiffany Stratton, she definitely would have won the Money in the Bank briefcase. And then, obviously, just recently, at Saturday night's main event, she won the inaugural Women's United States Championship. So, that made me give her a C, bro. That made her give me a C, because she really ain't done that much. But she did a lot of great things, man. She did a lot of great things. Hello? There we go. I was like, hello? Anyways, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill making her debut at the Royal Rumble. Faced the Kabuki Warriors at WrestleMania, won the title. Oh, no. They didn't win the titles at WrestleMania. They won the titles at Backlash in France. And then, she just recently got injured a couple weeks ago. And she's just been out the whole time. Right now, Naomi is taking her spot. And, the big story is going into next year is, when will Jade Cargill turn on Bianca, or will Bianca turn on Jade Cargill? Because I know that Naomi, I think they're going to go with Naomi being the one to take out Jade Cargill. I think that's what they're going to go with. But I'm going to give her a B. I'm going to give her a B, and I'm going to give Bianca a B as well. So we're going to hit them with 2 with 1 stone. We're going to hit it with 2 with 1 stone. Can't really say too much about Bianca. Bayley, she was red hot, bro. She was red hot from December last year all the way to WrestleMania against Io Sky. Oh, that's somebody I forgot to put in here, I think. I don't know if I got her in here. But yeah, she was red hot from the Royal Rumble. Was the only person that the fans wanted to win the Royal Rumble, and then walked into WrestleMania, and then just Triple H just said, you know what, 2+2=4, and had Bayley beat Io Sky in a pretty good match. For the women's championship. And she carried it all the way to SummerSlam. So I'm gonna go ahead and give her a C. I'm gonna give her a C, man, because really after she won the title, they did nothing with her. I mean, after she won the title, they did nothing with her. And really, after she lost the title, they did nothing with her. Really. So mediocre at best. To me, again, this is all my opinion. Mediocre at best, man. Next up, my favorite. Next up, it is hold on, let me get the voice right. Next up, it is Big Bronson Reed. My boy, Big Bronson Reed, again, was another person on the breakout superstar of the year and absolutely torched this entire year, man. He definitely got some steam a little bit going into SummerSlam, crashing out every week, and the crashing out was perfect. It was amazing, bro. It was amazing. Every single week, it was amazing. He did recently just get injured at Survivor Series War Games, but that's not going to change my opinion about him. But he did get injured at Survivor Series War Games. I mean, his foot went clink, 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 clink. But he is good now. He got surgery. He's good now. He's just resting up. But he isn't expected until, I'm going to say he doesn't come back until after WrestleMania, which is sad, bro. He would be a great person that I was looking forward to lead up to the road of WrestleMania. But it looks like he's not returning until after WrestleMania. But with that being said, man, I'm giving my boy Big Bronson Reed a B. I'm giving Big Bronson Reed a B, man. Because I enjoyed all of his crash out, man. The only reason he didn't get a B is the only way he got an A would literally just be because if he would have won a championship, I would have gave him an A if he would have won the championship. CM Punk, bro. I mean, the guy that literally changed the entire year, bro. He literally changed the entire year. I mean, CM Punk, again, last year, returning at Survivor Series, a great moment. Walked in the Royal Rumble, got injured by Drew McIntyre, and that's when the domino effect happened, bro. Because it was going to be CM Punk to win the Royal Rumble and pick Seth, and then Cody would somehow, and then The Rock would probably somehow face, what's his name? Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship. Thank God that didn't happen. But I do see CM Punk. But CM Punk going into 2025 right now, I'm going to give you a little spoiler. Right now, right this second, is my favorite to walk in to the Royal Rumble and win it and headline. Finally get his WrestleMania main event until The Rock steals his spot for the third time in a lifetime. But I'm going to give my boy CM Punk, I'm going to give him an A, even though part of the year, half the year he wasn't even wrestling. It was just a storyline with him and Drew, man. It was the storyline with him and Drew, and now the storyline with him and Seth going into Raw Day 1 on Netflix, bro. And with the match of Raw Day 1 on Netflix, and that's not going to be their only match. Trust me, that's not going to be their only match. The only reason I see that being their only match is if they try to go with CM Punk and Gunther. If they try to go with CM Punk and Gunther for the World Heavyweight title, but I don't see that happening yet. I definitely see that maybe happen at a SummerSlam. I definitely see that happen maybe at a SummerSlam or something like that. But I will say I'm going to have to give him an A because he literally changed the entire calendar year, bro. He literally changed the entire storyline with his injury from Drew McIntyre. Next up, Damian Priest. Damian Priest won the Money in the Bank, last year's Money in the Bank, and was absolutely terrible. I mean, absolutely terrible. We was sick of him. We was done with him. But then he just waited all the way until WrestleMania and recreated the heist of the century, bro. The heist of the century 2.0. The highest of the century 2.0 when he walked on in, when Drew McIntyre beat Seth Rollins, threw it in CM Punk's face, shoving it in his face, and then CM Punk had enough. CM Punk had enough, took off his brace, and absolutely murked my boy Drew McIntyre. Murked my boy Drew McIntyre. Then out come Damian Priest. Damian Priest's music hit at WrestleMania. Hit the South of Heaven on Drew McIntyre. 1, 2, 3. Damian Priest is your World Heavyweight Champion. And he was not a bad World Heavyweight Champion. He had a great match with Jey Uso at Backlash. He had great matches with all these people. Had an amazing match with Gunther. And but he did lose it to Gunther. And I can see Damian Priest winning it back maybe late next year. I see that happening late next year. But he was definitely on a breakout superstar of the year. And I'm going to give him a B. I'm going to give him a B. Because it just wasn't an A, because it's just if he'd have did more with the World Heavyweight Championship, then that would probably bumped him up to A. But the whole Finn stuff, all of that dropped him down to a B. Next up. Prepare for the glaze to begin. The great, dirty Dominic Mysterio. Dirty Dominic Mysterio. I mean, at the beginning of the year, he was lost. He was lost for the first 7 months. He was a lost boy. He was a lost boy in the hands of Rhea Ripley. Didn't know what he could do until Liv Morgan, the savior, Liv Morgan, coming on in and showing him what a real man is. Showing him what a real man is. And ever since then, it's just been perfect. Ever since then, it's been perfect, bro. Dominic Mysterio, I instantly became a fan. I instantly became a fan this year with the whole Liv Morgan stuff. So, I'm going to give him an A. I mean, he did no wrong. And he will definitely can win a championship. A singles championship next year. 1,000% gonna win a singles championship. Will it be a World Heavyweight Championship? Depends on John Cena. All I'm gonna say is just depend on John Cena. Next up, we got the number one hater in the world right now, Mr. DM Hunk, Drew M. Punk. Yes, the Drew M. Punk. DM Hunk, Drew M. Punk, Mr. Drew McIntyre himself. Drew McIntyre again. One of the MVPs, bro. One of the MVPs of the year. I mean, we could talk about Royal Rumble again, where he injured CM Punk and starting that feud up, and then his character online. I mean, his character online carrying the storylines on the internet, on his social media accounts, bro. I mean, it was just perfect. It was just perfect, bro. I remember in the middle of the match of Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, this man literally got on his phone and said, "Bored at work." Bored at work, man. And then he won the World Heavyweight Championship. People forgot about that. Drew McIntyre was a World Heavyweight champion, technically. Until he started wanting to shove it in Punk's face. Like I said, wanted to shove it in Punk's face, and then GG's. But ever since then, this feud with CM Punk, bro, and his work, got him up to an A. I mean, Drew McIntyre could be superstar of the year, man. I think I put him as superstar of the year. I would put him over Cody. I would definitely choose him as superstar of the year over Cody, and I believe I have. Next up, Mr. Jacob Fatu. I mean, do I even have to say anything, bro? Do I have to even say anything? Debuted the same week that the Wyatt Six debuted. Absolutely murdered the everybody else. Murdered all three main eventers. Murdered Randy Orton. Murdered Cody Rhodes. Murdered Kevin Owens. And then ever since then, he's just been tweaking out on everybody. And he's just a tweaker. A professional tweaker. So with that being said, I'm going to give him a B. The only thing that kept him away from A, he didn't win a championship. Jey Uso, Mr. Jey Uso, bro. If we was based off that WrestleMania match, he would probably be on a D. Not gonna lie, he'd probably be on a D. The only low point of Jey Uso was that WrestleMania. Jey Uso's another breakout superstar. I know that I put him on my list of breakout superstars of the year. And that's exactly what he did. I mean, that amazing entrance at Backlash, him coming out at number one at the Royal Rumble, him facing his brother in that terrible match, and then him having multiple title opportunities with the World Championship. I feel like he faced Damian Priest at Backlash. And then he actually won his first singles championship. He actually won his first singles championship. So, I'm going to give him a B. I'm going to give him a B, man. I'm going to give him a B. But it was the IC title. And then ever since then, bro, the crowd, everybody loved him. Everybody loved him. He got the yeeting going in 2024, man. He got the yeeting going in 2024. And, the whole thing with the bloodline stuff, I do see big things happening for him in 2025. Hopefully, big things happen. It's just the John Cena stuff. It kind of is messing some stuff up. But I believe we can get Jey Uso a world title in the next 2 years. Maybe even next year, bro. Do it late next year. Next up, Lyra Valkyria getting called up from another person getting called up from the NXT. Was pushed through the moon since she got out, and she's pretty good in the ring. I cannot have no complaints. I don't have no complaints with Lyra Valkyria, bro. But I'm gonna give her a C because she hasn't done anything important yet. So, but I think she was in the Money in the Bank. All the qualifier matches, not qualifier matches, but qualifier matches for the new titles, for the women's IC title and all of that. She's been in a lot of stuff like that. So I'm gonna give her a C because she really hasn't done anything crazy yet. Rhea Ripley did get, just like Punk, got her year messed up. She walked into WrestleMania. She actually had a main event with Nia Jax at Elimination Chamber in front of her own people. And then I'm trying to figure out what happened. I actually kind of forgot about that match. But Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley did Rhea did beat Becky. Rhea beating Becky Lynch, the Elimination Chamber winner for the World Heavyweight Championship, and then she got injured because of Liv Morgan, bro. She got injured because Liv Morgan threw that chair in her head, went bink, and she was out. And then she was out, man. But that wasn't the reason. It was what happened at the WrestleMania match against Becky Lynch is what injured her. And then her feud with Liv Morgan all throughout the year, that literally went way too long, bro. Hopefully, I'm praying, and I'm crossing my fingers to Mr. Triple H, bro. I'm gonna send that man a letter. Do not continue this rivalry after Raw Day 1, bro. Don't continue this rivalry after Raw Day 1. Let it end at Raw Day 1, and then we can call it a day. Because I'm going to give her a B because of the Liv Morgan situation, dude. Even though it's been great, it's overstayed her welcome. Overstayed the welcome, man. Next up, the Tribal Chief the OTC Roman Reigns. And I have to say that Roman Reigns, was the focal point. He was the focal point of the year. It was the focal point of the year. Got to team up with his own cousin, The Rock, Dwayne, the final boss. Getting beat by Cody in the Avengers match at WrestleMania. And then took a minute off, came back and destroyed Solo Sikoa. He'll be in the Solo Sikoa versus Roman Reigns Tribal Combat match, Raw Day 1. But I mean, I can't give Roman anything less than an A. Even though y'all know how I feel about Roman Reigns, I still gotta give props. You can't give Roman Reigns anything less than an A. Next up, we got Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn doing that little Rocky montage stuff with Chad Gable, and then beating Chad Gable, and then finally was ready for Gunther, and then did the impossible at WrestleMania against Gunther and won the IC title, man. And then after that, he lost the title to Braun Breaker. I'm trying to feel like, was that? Yeah, that was at SummerSlam, right? Braun Breaker and Sami Zayn, I believe. So I'm going to give Sami Zayn a B. And then later he went on to do the War Games. I'm going to give him a B, man. The only thing is, people started to turn on Sammy, calling him Sammy Hogan, which didn't make any sense. But he hasn't done anything enough. He haven't done enough to earn an A, in my eyes. But I will give him a B. Next up, y'all already know what I'm going to give this man. Seth freaking Rollins. Seth Rollins walked into the year as World Heavyweight Champion. That press conference, that WrestleMania press conference, amazing. Seth Rollins being Cody Rhodes' Shield. Seth Rollins working 3 matches. The main event for night 1 against Rock and Roman. The beginning of the match for night 2, or the beginning of the night for night 2 against Drew McIntyre. And then he was Cody's Shield, and he was an Avenger for WrestleMania night 2 against Cody and Roman Reigns. He was also written down as an MVP this year, but I think it was only because of WrestleMania season. So I'm going to give him an A anyways. Because without him, we wouldn't have that amazing moment at WrestleMania, bro, without Seth freaking Rollins, bro. And then we're also getting Seth Rollins versus CM Punk, Raw Day 1, man, which is going to be great, man. Seth Rollins, can't go wrong. Solo Sikoa. Y'all know how I feel about Solo Sikoa, bro. But I gotta be honest, dude. This breakout superstar of the year also, bro. Most improved, actually. Most improved, really. Most improved superstar could probably go to Solo Sikoa. Becoming the new tribal chief. But creating his own new bloodline with Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, Jacob Fatu. And actually getting people to actually care about Solo. And booing Solo, not because he's just useless, because people care about the storyline of Solo Sikoa. And he's going into Raw Day 1, Tribal Combat with Roman Reigns for the Oofalafa. For the Oofalafa, man. And I actually don't know who. The reason I'm not predicting Raw Day 1 is because I don't know who will win that match. I really don't know who's going to win that match. But, yeah, Solo Sikoa, bro. I gotta say, even though my hatred for Solo is high, I gotta give him an A. He went significantly way better than he did last year or the year before. So, Solo Sikoa, man, congratulations. You actually elevated yourself, man. You actually elevated yourself. Next up, Tiffany Stratton. Another person getting called up from the draft, and was just amazing from the start. Had that beautiful moment at Elimination Chamber. It went downhill when she won the Money in the Bank briefcase, and it's not even her fault. It's literally booking. Because Triple H and the boys don't know how to book Money in the Bank briefcases. She should not be holding the stupid briefcase longer than the first week of the year. Not Raw Day 1 and not the first episode of SmackDown. She should not hold the title any longer, because after that, like I said, I don't care anymore. I literally don't care anymore. But I will say, man, Tiffany Stratton was just amazing all year, bro. So I'm going to just give her a B. I'm going to just give her a B, dude. But she got to get rid of that Money in the Bank briefcase. Xavier Woods. I'm glad I'm doing it right now, because if I was doing this maybe a month ago, I'd put Xavier in a different spot. But with Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston did really nothing all year until now, bro. With the stuff with the Final Testament and the Wyatt Six and stuff like that. I'm going to say, and then, because we all know, a late contender for a segment of the year was that New Day segment, bro. Was that New Day promo where they just bullied that man Big E, man. They just absolutely bullied him. Talking about where was you? Yo, bro, the man broke his neck, bro. What do you mean, where was he? What do you know? What do you mean, where was he, man? And then the whole stuff with the altercations with Kofi Kingston, and him and Kofi Kingston finally standing up against Big E, even though Big E didn't even do anything. He literally broke his neck so he couldn't be there. I don't know, man. But I'm going to give him a C. I only give him a C. I would have given him a B, but I only give him a C because how late it started, man. Because how late it took. And then last but not least, we got Zelina Vega, the only person people care about in the LWO. Really the real leader of the LWO. She's had some opportunities, but she just lost every single one of them. She's just lost every single opportunity. I give her a C, I guess. I give her a C, man. Because they could book her well. They just don't choose to book her well. Same to go with Dakota Kai. I give Dakota Kai a C also. But yeah, man, that's it, man. The grades has been submitted for the 2024 WWE roster, man. The 2024 WWE roster, man. So we will do this video hopefully the end of next year. And hopefully we can change it up. We'll probably have John Cena. Well, most likely we'll have John Cena on here next. And yeah, man, I'm excited, bro. The next video will probably be who should dethrone each champion the first week of the year. But if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and turn on bell notifications. Tell me what your predictions are. Any predictions for next year in 2025. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.